The following is a special presentation of Tony Curry Radio.
Hurry up, dude. We're live.
Hi.
I love catching your ass.
Hi. Oops.
We're talking about weather. It's like a bad first date. It's like a bad first date. See?
Do I have any spinach in my
So
tea?
are you one of these people that always complains that it's flipping cold and you can't wait till it gets hot? And as soon as it gets hot, you're complaining it's too damn hot?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
You knuckleheads out there, thank goodness it's in the 80s.
No, I
you'll be
don't.
the first ones bitching about it in a month saying it's stinking hot. It's let it stay cold as long. Here's the deal. With death and taxes and hot weather here, we know it's going to get hot. It's going to be hot for a long period of time. So let's cool it off a little bit for a while.
No, I complain, like, if it's too hot.
Yeah.
In the moment. Not, I wish it would get cooler. Mm-hmm. Now, when I first got here, oh my God. When I first moved here, one of the things that signaled to me maybe I shouldn't be here, and this is nothing against, but coming directly from San Diego. Yeah. And I moved here in June.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was at UAB and I had to wear like nice clothes and shit. I was like, this is like death.
Oh, I know. That's why people.
But I love it now. I like the good sweat.
No, that's good. It keeps your pores open.
Yeah.
This is the Kurre and Klapow show. You can hear our show, of course, every single Thursday morning right here on Facebook Live, as well as the Tony Curry Radio app, TKR app, and we'll be on Fox 6 later on this morning. Great story we're going to get into based off an article you sent about the Vanderbilt situation.
Yeah, I just happened upon that.
Yeah, briefly tell people about the Vanderbilt thing. I don't want to get into it too deep because we'll talk about
it. So Vanderbilt, I don't know, Student Services or whatever, Vanderbilt sent out a letter or a note of support to Michigan State University after the killings, which is great.
Yeah. Sure.
And at the bottom, I still even saying it, at the bottom of the email, it was an email or it was an email, and all students saw it. It was given to all students. And at the bottom, it essentially said this letter was composed using ChatGPT, which is the artificial intelligence now thing that is on Bing, etc. So they literally, instead of, it was like 3 sentences.
They kind of used a template.
But ChatGPT is not even a template. I mean, it literally is as if they went to ChatGPT and you ask, because you can ask it questions.
Yeah.
What's a good thing to say in support of, really?
And they use that, yeah.
To say our
condolences. At Vanderbilt of all places. Or there's smart people out there.
This is one of those ones where you see this sometimes in businesses or whatever, just like no malicious intent, right?
Yeah.
Just, you would call it.
You did something you probably didn't have to do.
Well, a dumbass. No. The fact that you, like, if you're their boss, you're like, what were you thinking?
Yeah.
And the letter was very nice, so we'll get into it. But
we're going to broaden the scope a little bit and talk about proper ways to share or fire or break up with or propose to or whatever, whether it's text messaging, whether it's emails, whether it's we talked about Valentine's Day about written notes.
But I like the broader.
I think it comes in 3 categories.
Okay. Look at you, 3 categories.
I thought about it last night. I think it's super easy. I think it's super, and I think you stick to it. And I will tell you this: text messaging, anything, should always be a last resort, whether it's business or personal.
It's going to be great because your kids are really young. Yeah. But my kids are young adults. And it's a very generational.
And face-to-face is always the best way to go. I know it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Certainly if you're proposing to somebody or something like that. The good stuff. But yeah, if you need to.
If you don't want to do it face-to-face, then you probably should be doing it face-to-face.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's almost an Instagram post.
We will get into the Brandon Miller situation. I dove deep into it this morning for like a couple hours because I want to make sure I knew what the hell I was talking about, because it was my understanding that it was Brandon Miller's gun and it was not his gun. And of course, he goes for 41, 8, and 3 last night, the most points scored by any freshman this year in D1 basketball and the most in program history. He had a hell of a game, of course, hit the game winner last night for the Crimson Tide. They won 78-76, so we'll talk about that in just a few seconds. First, Johnny Winter would have been 79 today. It's the only major birthday. We do have some great holidays today, though. I'll talk about him, Kurre and Klapow. Today is Curling is Cool Day.
I like that one.
You like curling is cool?
Yeah, curling. I mean,
but curling is
right.
We don't watch curling unless it's the Olympics.
Right. But it's fascinating.
It had its moment in the sun.
Well, no, but whenever it comes
the
on,
Norwegians had their naked calendar. That was it.
But if it comes on, curling is one of those things where if you're flipping through the channels,
I ain't watching it.
No. But you stop on it for just a minute, just a second.
Yeah.
Because you're like going to watch. It's very dramatic. I think I would be a great curler.
Yes. And it's not something that kids can play in their backyard. Like pickleball, you can make your own pickleball court.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to. That's why it's so successful.
Right. Curling takes
and it's
a
not
whole
expensive to play.
Right. Curling, you need the
There's no curling
and you need
courts.
the ice.
You
know what? But I bet you know what? Well, we can't do it here. But I bet you that you can do sort of backyard curling in wherever, Canada or Minnesota. I mean, if you think about it, you just need a thing, whatever those things are that slide.
While you're ice fishing, you can do curling.
Oh, did you hear about the tournament where the ice fishermen, 3 of them fell in and died?
Oh yeah. It happens. Today's Diesel Engine Day.
That's fine.
Today is Introduce a Girl to Engineering Day.
Introduce a girl. Yes, they are.
We don't have a lot of women engineers.
Yes, we do. Proportionally, we don't. I work with several companies where I would say 50% of the employees who are engineers are female.
Really?
Yeah. Now mine is. We need more.
Yeah.
I don't like that though. I don't even like the way that sounds.
Yeah.
Introduce a girl to engineering. That's so like, what the hell is that? Like, what is that? I mean, I know there's women in STEM. I mean, that's a great thing, and we need to have more women in the sciences. But like, my daughter, when she was in like 6th grade, middle school, 7th grade, was struggling a little bit in one of her math classes. Yeah. She was getting a B, but she was working. We went in to go talk to the math teacher because she was really having to work hard to get it. Yeah. And his comment, not everybody's cut out for math. I have 3 daughters. They're not math. My 3 daughters not math, and so maybe it's not math's not good for her.
Made you angry, didn't it?
Oh, Jules was there. I didn't have to do a thing. I thought Jules was going to come out and just like literally commit murder.
It's funny because
and a B. It was a B. This was not your daughter's failing.
Yeah. I spent an hour and a half doing math on that table right in front of us.
You're good at math too.
I did, and I was with my daughter, and she's having some issues with math.
Right.
And I keep telling her how important math is.
It is.
And it doesn't mean if you're a housing contractor or engineer, you're going to use math in your life one way or another.
Yeah,
and
or you can become a psychologist. That's the most important.
Or you can do that too. Today is National Chili Day.
That's
a lot of people don't realize
that chili. Understand. These are all good ones
so far.
Except the last one.
National Chili Day. Did you realize that? Chili with beans is. I've done several things with Merrill Lynch. They have this big chili cook-off every year at Merrill Lynch, and I'm one of the judges. I was there.
I was going to say with marijuana.
No. Well, yeah, that's good too. It's a little heavy for marijuana, but yeah, for Merrill Lynch. And if it's beans, it's out. Doesn't count. Why? Because beans are a filler. Beans were for poor people. Chili was created with just meat. Okay. And then during the Depression and everything else, people started adding a little bit, a shit ton of beans in there.
Yeah, because it's cheap.
To cheap.
I like some beans in my chili.
We've become accustomed.
It's meat.
It's chili.
No, but it's meat and sauce. Like, that's what it is.
I know that we're moving on to something because I saw that new Hormel commercial and they're highlighting chili with no beans. Probably because the cans are more expensive because beans are just filler. But if you got a bunch of beans in your chili, because I'm picking the beans out, I can't do beans.
You don't do vegetables. You don't even eat vegetables.
I know, they're not good. National Dog Biscuit Day.
Okay, that's a weird one.
Here's one for you. I can't believe I saw this because Lent started yesterday. Us Catholics started.
Oh yeah, what do you?
Well, I was going to try to give
a little chocolate. You giving up?
No, I was going to give up dip. I got to give up something I really like. I got to make a sacrifice for my
You
Lord.
were or you are?
I was.
Wait, it started yesterday?
Yes.
How long? You didn't even make it till this morning?
About an hour.
Y'all are
And then I'll stop after this next one. Today is the Great American Spit Out.
Really?
It's the day. It's like the National AIDS Smoke Out. This
Yeah.
is the day where
I had no idea.
you're supposed to kick your spit.
I bet people don't even know you did.
I don't have any right now, but I will have some in by our second segment. It's just a it's a vice. Dude, it's like I never understood smoking. I don't, and I was like, why would anybody want to stick a cancer stick in your mouth the first thing you get out of bed? I get it.
Yeah.
And when you're driving, oh
Yeah.
man, driving is the worst. Because when you're in a car for,
Well,
and
'cause
I
it's
got to drive back and forth 30 minutes like 4 times a day.
You're gonna tease me.
Man.
You know what I do?
Oh man.
You know what I do? This is you're gonna tease me.
Oh.
God, I'm gonna do it again.
My
I'm
teeth are
hungry.
starting to hurt.
Yeah, you know what I do?
What's that?
I eat gummy bears.
I could do that too, but I'd be as big as a house.
No, gummy bears. I don't eat 1,000 of them. Gummy
Well,
bears.
see that I do.
Would you just
eat
eat
it.
a whole
You
bag?
can't-
No, I ain't.
A Nicorette.
Yeah. No.
I'll wear out a piece of gum in about
Yeah.
2 minutes, and then I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I've tried the pouches that don't have, cancer in them.
It's a disgusting.
But that gives me. And today's National Tootsie Roll Day. I love
You
me
like
some-
Tootsie Rolls?
I love me some Tootsie
Yes.
Rolls.
Would you buy Tootsie Rolls?
Yeah, I do buy Tootsie Rolls. They now miniature Tootsie Rolls. Everything's in it. It's the same pickle. It's the same pickle. Just cut it up
Right.
in sizes. By the way, those Cheez-It Puffs. Oh my gosh.
You need a cooking show.
Those damn things, those Cheez-It Puffs,
You need
those
to do
things
that.
are like, and you know what? It's the texture that gets you. Like Cheez-Its are fine. Cheez-Its and graham crackers are one of those things where I never eat them, but when I start, I'm like,
They're so
why the
good.
hell do I not eat more graham crackers?
I love
They're kind of healthy for you, actually.
Yes,
they're no fat, and
I
you'll eat
love
like a
graham
whole
crackers.
thing of
Yeah.
graham crackers, and then like 6 years later, you're like, oh, there's a thing of graham crackers, and you'll eat like 500 or 600 of them with a glass of milk. They're really good. Cheez-Its are the same way. I never eat Cheez-Its, but whenever I eat a handful of cheese, I'm like, these are really good. But then I don't eat them again for 3 or 4 months. Those Cheez-It Puffs, oh.
So what is it's cheese puffs made by Cheez-It? Is that
No, they're Cheez-Its, but they're
Right.
it's
Puffed.
I'll get you one. They're puffed,
like
so they're not sharp.
okay?
And
Why don't you stick one of those in your
oh
front
my
lip?
gosh!
Instead of
Well, if
dip.
it gave me a buzz, I'd do it. But it's like those
It's
things
cheese.
are, and I'm not Cheez-Its not one of our special sponsors at Tony Curry Radio, but they should be. But I mean, it's like you cannot eat just like 4 or 5 of them.
No.
But it's the texture. They're kind of soft and they're spongy. And,
You should try that.
Oh, they're delicious.
I'll bet you there's not a whole lot of calories in one of them.
Tootsie Rolls are good because
I like Tootsie
first of
Rolls.
all, Tootsie Rolls will beat the shit out of a bridge. If you've got a bridge
Yeah,
in
you
your
gotta be
mouth,
careful.
it'll suck it out. It's
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
brownie,
yeah.
it'll suck it out.
Yeah,
So make sure your teeth are good. But Tootsie Rolls are fat free.
Yeah, and they take a while to like. You can't just like snarf
And
one.
it's chocolate. So if you're looking for something chocolatey,
Yeah,
but you don't want sugar,
but watch those.
it'll
bridging caps.
crack a cap.
Crowns,
It'll
yeah.
crack a crown.
Mhm. Look at
Yeah,
us. So old man. We're talking about what you shouldn't eat so that you won't crack your crown.
Best way to communicate, 9:35 this morning on Fox 6 with
yeah.
Janice Rogers and Mike Dubberly. We'll look forward to that. And also, an article here, according to Josh Klapow of the Kurre and Klapow Show. Thank you for the host of the Kurre and Klapow Show.
Yeah.
This wonderful article here, because normally it's Dr. Josh Klapow, a UAB clinical psychologist or a clinical and you actually.
I always give them all the stuff, and then they just.
You're right.
Yeah.
These are big secrets. How to tell if your partner is doing a big secret or keeping a big secret from you. 4 signs. I could have told you what the 4 signs
Yeah.
were, but I want to go a little deeper on this. Plus, coming up here in 60 seconds, we're going to get into the Brandon Miller situation. I'm going to tell you why Alabama's doing it all right. It's all good. Obviously, this is not a good situation. This is not a good look. And unless some new information comes out, I think they're handling it about as good as they possibly can. We'll talk about it in 60 seconds right here on the Kurre and Klapow Show. Thanks to everybody watching this morning. Jason Bradley, never let Tony eat crackers. It gets crumbs everywhere. That's true. That's why you have a dog. It's nature's vacuum cleaner.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
I mean, my house, we have no dogs. We have no
Watch
animals here.
peanut butter because sometimes dogs bite peanut butter. And also, Al Cooper's watching this morning from from
Good.
Coosa Valley Auto Sale. Thanks to him watching. We did a great show last night with Live Wire Wednesday with Southern Precision Staff. I'm talking to Mark Ingram from UAB today. The shows just keep rolling. When in Rome, so great stuff. Back in 60 seconds, talk about Brandon Miller in Alabama. Big win last night. And what should we do about this gun situation next?
This has been a special presentation of Tony Curry Radio.